It was supposed to be a normal delivery. Just one pizza, one address, and a quick in and out before midnight, but I learned something that night. Some doors shouldn't be knocked on, and some orders were never meant to be delivered. I'm telling you this now because if you've ever worked late nights or ordered food after dark, what you're about to hear might change how you see that knock at your door forever. I was working the night shift at a small pizza place on the edge of town, nothing fancy. Old ovens, flickering lights, and a manager who cared more about clearing orders than asking questions. Around 11:40 p.m., when the streets were almost empty, a new order came in. One large pepperoni, no drinks, no sides, cash payment. The address was written strangely, like someone had paused halfway through and then continued. I remember joking to myself that it looked rushed or shaky. Before we go any further, if you enjoy real feeling horror stories that stay with you long after the video ends, take a second right now to like this video and subscribe to Nightmare Chronicles. It helps the channel grow, and trust me, you don't want to miss the stories we share here. I grabbed the pizza, got into my car, and started driving. The GPS took me away from the main road and into an older part of town where the streetlights barely worked. The houses were far apart, most of them dark, some looking abandoned. I checked the address again. It was correct. Still, my gut felt tight, like something was off, but I told myself I was just tired. When I actually pulled up, the house didn't look lived in. No lights inside, no cars in the driveway. The paint was peeling, and the front door looked older than the rest of the place, like it had been replaced after something bad happened. I sat in my car for a moment, engine running, staring at the house. That's when I noticed the door was already slightly open. I knocked anyway, no answer. I knocked again, louder this time. The door slowly creaked open another inch, like someone on the other side had gently pushed it. I called out, "Pizza delivery." My voice sounded loud in the silence. A man's voice came from inside, low, calm, "Come in, I should have left." I know that now, but the rules were simple: no delivery, no pay. So I stepped inside. The air smelled wrong. Not like food or trash, but old, dusty, and cold. The door closed behind me on its own, slowly, quietly. The living room was almost empty, no pictures, no TV, just a chair facing the wall. I took a few steps forward and asked where I could put the pizza. That's when I noticed something written on the wall in faded black marker. Names, dozens of them. Some scratched out, some circled. One of them was mine. I froze. Behind me, I heard movement, slow footsteps. I turned, heart pounding, and saw a man standing in the hallway, tall, thin, smiling like he'd been waiting a long time. He looked at the pizza, then at me, and said, "You're early." I backed up, mumbling something about the order being wrong. He tilted his head and said, "No, it's right on time." "It always is." I ran. I don't remember opening the door. I don't remember hitting the porch. I just remember being in my car, shaking so badly I could barely start it. As I pulled away, I looked back at the house. The door was closed now, the lights were on, and someone was standing at the window, writing. I quit that job the next day, but the story doesn't end there. A few weeks later, I ordered pizza at home. Different place, different night. When the knock came, my stomach dropped. I opened the door. No one was there. Just a pizza box on the ground. No receipt. No name. Just one thing written on the lid in black marker. Delivery complete. If this story gave you chills, let me know in the comments. I want to hear if you've ever experienced something strange with a late night delivery. And if you think someone else needs to hear this, share this video with them because some stories are warnings, not entertainment. You've been watching Nightmare Chronicles. And tonight, maybe don't answer the door.